There may be one or two of you among yourself. You came into this camp, not that you wanted it. You were protesting against it. Vedanta. Swami, Indian Swami coming and all Swamis are terrible. I don't want spirituality. I am a materialist. I am a secular man. I don't want spirituality. He was protesting. Then why did you come? What can I do, Swamiji? My mother wants to come. Therefore I brought. Thus you came into the hall, compelled by other pressures upon you, never wanted to hear it at all. And yet, when you started listening, you start as it were remembering. Hey, this is what the Swami is talking, I have thought of it. It is not anything new. It is something like thing. Thus, by the practice of the past, whatever that you had learned, purvabhyasena, by the abhyas practice in the past, teneva, by those very same subtle, silent tendencies in you. Kriyate, you are pulled. Avasho visaha. And you yourself are surprised. How am I getting interested in it? Why am I getting interested in it? All these years I never wanted it. Now I am feeling a terrible fascination. I think that Swami is doing hypnotism. I am one of those who thought that. My Guru has been hypnotizing me. Because I am feeling a terrible fascination for it. I did not go to the spirituality, thinking that no religion and spirituality. I went there to know how does these Mahatmas keep this bluff among the public. I was an atheist at that time, so that I can write an article on it and publish it in the papers. I went there as a saboteur. But when I started reading literature, listening to them, thinking, I get fascinated by it. When I thus felt fascinated, and one night I started thinking in terms of taking sannyas, I said, there is a limit. I must get out of this place. Because this man, maybe some power in him, he is hypnotizing me. So I ran away to Badrinath. Stayed there 30, 40 days. Why? To decide. I was fighting against, but my mind is saying, let us take sannyasa, or else you will go back again into the world. Tie yourself down here, because once you take this cloth, it is meant for all times to come, and therefore tie yourself down. This is a wonderful life. And the other part of the mind says, what a fool you are, why are you going? That fellow is now tying you psychologically, he has made you a fool. You are... Because my past thoughts were of sensuality or of materialism. All of a sudden this fascination comes. You are helpless. Kriyate, you are pulled by some force in you towards this path. Why? This is what you have practiced in the past. All of us are not seeing the world as it is. All of us are seeing the world, each one of us is seeing the world conditioned by our thoughts. Something like the glasses, the glasses through which goggles you think you look. One is dark, one is blue, one is yellow, one is red. Each one will see the world as the color of the glass through which you are looking. You and I are looking at the world with our mind and intellect. The mind and intellect's thoughts and emotions are ordered by the vasanas. These vasanas are your past inhibitions or tendencies gathered in the past. The past colors our vision of the world outside and our interpretation of the world. None of us see the world as it is. Every one of us is coloring it with our own thoughts. The pessimist looks at the world and says everything is going to 6 and 7. The optimist says that what are you talking, it is one of the wonderful places. Even here there will be some members or what do you call that? Delegates would say that I made a mistake, sir. I should not have come here. There's nothing here. Not even the newspaper. Radio is not there. The newspaper is not there. I don't know what is happening in the world. I am cut off from the world. I am boom. There are others who say that I don't know, Swamiji, what to do. I have to go there, but I don't want to really leave. This is a wonderful place. Heaven upon earth. Place is the same. One interprets it as heaven, another interprets it as hell. In your own house, your own children. Ayaya. One boy is saying that no, from this hell I must get out. I am just waiting to become 18. Then I can become free. The other fellow says, even at the 81-year-old, I don't want to go from here. Mummy and daddy, ayya, wonderful. One thinks that the house is a heaven, the other thinks the same house. Looked after, you are looked after by the same, protected by the same parents. And yet, one thinks that it is hell, the other thinks it is heaven. Haven't you noticed it? In your own house. It's all because they're colored by the past.